Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to US versus UK Starbucks. Now, this is quite an interesting one because I thought Starbucks would pretty much be the same in all countries. Because at the end of the day, it's a coffee company. How different, all coffee companies are going to sell espresso, they're going to sell Americanos, they're going to sell your basic black coffee. What kind of different variations can there really be other than maybe the US ones have maybe a bit more sugar in them? So yeah, I'm eager to see if there really is a wide difference. Maybe you guys will have a lot more options in your Starbucks because I drink Starbucks quite often. If I'm out and about, back when I used to work as a paralegal, I would have Starbucks almost every day. So yeah, this is going to be quite interesting to see. Let's do it.
From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between UK and US Starbucks.
Pretty similar to
this
me.
This is Food Wars.
They're pretty similar, to be fair.
Now, hot coffees in the UK come in 4 sizes. Firstly, we have a short coffee, which is 8 ounces.
The short, 8 ounces.
Then we have a tall coffee, which is 12 ounces.
Next, we have the tall
one.
Next, 12 ounces.
It's a grande coffee, which comes in at 16 ounces.
Then we got the grande, 16 ounces.
A venti, or 20 ounces.
Sensational. And the biggest one, the venti, 20 ounces.
So they're the same size. Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad to hear that we're not getting shafted here in the UK with smaller cup sizes.
In case you're wondering, it's called the venti because 20 in Italian is ventiquinto.
Ah.
Just to double check, we're going to measure the largest hot coffee in the UK.
It's a lot of coffee.
So our venti coffee actually came to closer to 18 ounces. Sort that out, Starbucks. Where's my 2 ounces?
Starbucks.
Now I'm going to measure the venti coffee, which should be 20 ounces minus a few sips. Wait. Getting prepared. Whoa, come on. I did not drink that much. Oh, Starbucks. That's not even 2, that's like an ounce.
Cold coffees in the UK come in...
Starbucks. So you're shortchanging people by 2 whole ounces? Come on, get it right.
3 sizes. A tall.
The tall, 12 ounces.
Grande.
We got the grande.
16.
And venti.
Here's where things get kind of weird. Our venti iced is 24 ounces.
Wow.
And we have another size up, 20, right? Trenta, and that is 30 ounces.
That's huge, man. Almost a litre. Well over a pint.
So a UK cold venti is exactly 20 ounces.
Yeah, 21. I thought this was supposed to be 24. How many fluid ounces venti iced? 24? And how much is it? 21?
Wow.
Starbucks.
Come on.
With the ice, you still don't have enough.
Cheeky.
I'm taking a sip of every single drink. I'm taking a sip of every single drink. Let's do this!
Let's compare some seemingly identical drinks to see how much they match up under the hood. So a venti latte in the UK contains 235 calories, 7.9 grams of fat, 21.1 grams of sugar, and 225 milligrams of caffeine.
And in the US, the same venti latte has 250 calories, and that's 9 grams of fat and 150 milligrams of caffeine. And you know I'm taking a sip.
Yours is a bit more calorific, just a tiny bit.
Kind of cold, it's been sitting out for hours. So our latte's got more sugar, more calories, and more fat. The trinity of deliciousness is what I call it.
Let's try something a little heavier.
He's not wrong.
If you were to order a venti caramel frappuccino from a UK Starbucks, it would contain 426 calories, 61.1 grams of sugar.
60 grams of sugar. Good grief. That's probably the daily allowance, I think. Maybe even more.
And 117 milligrams of caffeine.
Harry, your frappuccino's looking a little sad there, buddy. Looks like all your whipped cream melted. So here's a pro tip from the USA. 470 calories, 74 carbs, 73 of which are sugar, and 120 milligrams of caffeine.
I bet it tastes delicious, to be honest.
Oh, yuck.
No?
Yuck. That's what that tastes like?
Now, it's important to remember that for cold drinks like Frappuccinos, the US venti is actually 4 fluid ounces larger than the UK's. If you were to do the maths to work out the nutrition per fluid ounce, the UK actually beats the US in virtually every metric. Let's see if we can get any clues as to why.
Very surprising.
Now in the UK, a cappuccino from Starbucks contains just 2 ingredients, milk and brewed espresso.
And in the US, our cappuccinos are made from milk and brewed espresso. Look at that. Same thing, finally.
Now for the most part, the hot coffees in both countries are just those 2 ingredients in different quantities.
Guys, any coffee drinkers watching this, is Starbucks, in terms of the quality of the coffee, is it one of the better coffee places to go? Like, where is the best coffee chain?
Things get a little bit more complicated once you start to add things like syrups, however. For example, in the UK, if you add caramel syrup to your cappuccino, it adds the following ingredients: sugar, water, natural flavouring, concentrate of apple, carrot, hibiscus, molasses, citric acid, and potassium sorbate.
Whereas our caramel syrup has sugar, corn syrup, butter, cream, milk, salt, water, heavy cream, non-fat, dry milk, natural flavors, salt, monodiglyceritis, I don't know what that word is, soy lecithin, and sulfides. The point is, our caramel syrup has actual caramel in it. How do you like that?
Now let's try something with a lot more ingredients.
It's got a few more
this
chemicals
is
there.
a Java chip Frappuccino from the UK, and it contains the following: ice, milk, coffee frappuccino syrup,
which is sugar, water,
fructose,
natural flavor, salt, xanthan gum, potassium sorbate, citric acid.
What the heck is xanthan gum?
Sodium bicarbonate, and a mocha drizzle, which is water, mocha
soy
powder,
lecithin,
sugar,
natural flavors,
with alkaline,
and salt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a
Crazy
food
amount of,
wars
ingredients.
first. The first time something in the UK has an ingredients list longer than something in the US. Time to celebrate, baby!
Yeah, because usually the US...
Here is everything you can
one
only
has a
find
lot
on the
more
menu
stuff
at a
on
UK
there.
Starbucks.
And this is everything you can get in a US Starbucks.
Now we'll start with a quick disclaimer. One of the big selling points of Starbucks is that you can heavily customize pretty much everything on the menu. To save ourselves doing a million different combinations of exclusive items, what we're going to do is focus mostly on things that are on the menu as they are, with just like a few combinations of syrups and
Seems
toppings that you
fair.
can get in one or the other. Firstly, we have this cute little cortado. Secondly, we have a cold foam cappuccino, which is like an iced cappuccino with just some foam on top of it. Then we have some temporary seasonal exclusives. So at the moment, you can get a peanut butter cup frappuccino in the UK, as well as a chocolate s'mores frappuccino, which sounds pretty damn good.
In the US, along with the blonde roast you can get in the UK, we also have a dark roast, and we have something called the Pike Place roast. Now that roast is a tribute to the first Starbucks that's near the Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington. I've been to that Starbucks. It's fine. Exclusive
Nothing
to the
special.
US, we have the Caramel Cloud Macchiato. Ooh, I do not like that. The Mocha Cookie Crumble Frappuccino. Oof. The Caramel Ribbon Crunch Frappuccino. I mean, the regular caramel one was gross. Let's see how this one is.
The name's the caramel ribbon crunch.
Oh God, it's worse. Oh, it's so much worse. And we also have this, a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. The ice has melted.
He's not impressed with any of them.
I bet that was good 6 hours ago when it was made.
And what we've done is combine as many
To be fair, they should do these tests like immediately. Like leaving a drink for 6 hours, it's not going to be the same, especially if it's got like coffee and stuff in there.
UK exclusives as we can into one drink, which I'm calling the UK only. We've got some almond, some sugar-free caramel, some sugar-free hazelnut, and some mango, which is going to be an interesting mix.
Mango and marshmallow. Too much going on.
Whew, that is sweet.
And of course, at the Starbucks in the US, we have our own unique customizations. For instance, pineapple ginger syrup, raspberry syrup, toffee nut syrup, a cascara topping, cinnamon dolce sprinkles. We have chocolate, cinnamon nutmeg, and vanilla powders, and a whole range of cold foams.
Sounds
so,
super posh,
of course,
Dom.
I went ahead and had all those things put into one drink, which I'm calling the USA only.
Is he not even going to swallow it? Oh, he did. Fair play.
Oh man, that's weird. Nothing in that works together. That caffeine's starting to hit, baby. It's starting to hit.
This is so weird.
Starbucks.
Now this series isn't called Drink Wars, and thankfully Starbucks has lots of food items. Here are some things you'll only find on the menu at a UK Starbucks.
But who really goes to Starbucks to eat?
Let's start with the bakery section. Here in the UK, on the bakery menu, you will find a chocolate chunk shortbread cookie. You will find this delightful little gingerbread barista man. You will find this pain au raisin. We also have some luxury fruit toast, which comes with these little cute pots of jam. And then finally, we've got a cinnamon swirl, which is kind of just a cinnamon roll. Our breakfast options are slightly limited. Most of what we have is a range of breakfast rolls, which is just kind of like a breakfast sandwich in the UK, but served on crusty white bread. Some options include a bacon sandwich.
Classic.
Bacon sandwiches are a pretty big deal over here. Put that in mine with ketchup. And then also, if you want something a little bit more, you can go for an all-day breakfast sandwich, which is bacon, sausage, and egg all in one roll.
Here are all the US exclusive food items.
One of those right
so
now.
a lot of different breakfast sandwiches for Starbucks. This one right here is the Impossible Meat Sandwich, spinach, egg, and feta cheese wrap. This is my go-to one, love it. These egg bites, these little, I'm gonna definitely pronounce this wrong, these little sous vide egg wraps, sous vide. I'll be straight up, I've never had one of these. Holy these are so good. Oh my God.
To be honest, they would be good because you know Starbucks has probably paid millions of dollars for like food scientists to like develop the best tasting things.
A lot of baked goods, like this little friendly guy just in time for the holiday season, a little snowman cake pop. Bunch of different varieties of sugar cookies. I got this one because I think it looks the nicest, but I don't want this at all. Oh, but you know what I do love? Dude, Danishes, especially cheese Danishes. We also got scones.
Cheese Danish?
So, one with the blueberry scone.
I've never heard of a
Put your
cheese
Harry's face in
Danish.
Scone, Harry.
Sorry to break it to you, Joe, but that is not a scone. A few things to point out.
That's
Firstly,
a biscuit.
it's pronounced scone, not scone. Secondly, they should all
The Marshmallow Dream Bar,
cut it
AKA a Rice Krispie treat. What are we doing?
That thing is huge.
We're going to Starbucks in the morning and we're getting cookies and Rice Krispie treats for breakfast? No. No.
Wow, look at the stickiness.
They got bagels. I asked for cream cheese and they forgot. Pumpkin cream cheese muffin. It's got pumpkin, a little glob of cream cheese in it right there. Muffins are okay in the morning. I'm pro morning muffin. Last and probably least, because I've never had one nor have I ever wanted one, Starbucks in the US have a lot of what they call protein boxes. Chicken and quinoa. Looks like a salad.
You guys have pretty much all the lunch options that we have in terms of like paninis, sandwiches, and wraps. One thing I did want to highlight was this, which is a cheese and Marmite mini ciabatta. Ooh. So Marmite, as some of you will know, is a spread that's quite popular in the UK. It's like the byproduct of making beer. When the yeast ferments, it kind of leaves like a sludge on the bottom of the tank. And that is Marmite, but it somehow tastes really good.
Harry, no to Marmite. It's bad.
Have you guys ever tried Marmite? Like, let me know what you think. I think it's quite tasty. I like the tanginess of it.
Bad. Stop it.
So on top of classic English breakfast tea, we also have some exclusive teas to the UK. So we'll start with the Jasmine Pearl Green Tea, which is just our exclusive version of the green tea. Here we've got something called a Youth Berry Tea, which apparently helps keep you young. Here is some chamomile tea, which is great if you just want something to relax before bed. And then we've got some frozen teas as well. So this is a frozen iced tea made with apple and kiwi. This is a frozen iced tea with tropical mango. And then this is a frozen strawberry and lime tea.
Here in the US, we have a lot of exclusive teas too. These are those exclusive teas. For hot ones, we have a Jade Citrus Mint, a Peach Tranquility Tea. I think they missed a trick there not calling it the Peach Tranquility. Kind of
that would have been, that would have been good.
The Revved Up Tea, right there. And then for the cold ones, we got the Royal English Breakfast Tea. Why don't you guys have the iced Royal English Breakfast Tea?
Good question.
A matcha lemonade tea, a iced guava black tea, and the Passion Tango iced tea.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that the menus weren't totally different. Yeah, you guys have a few things on your menu that we don't have and vice versa, but it wasn't like, I remember watching the US versus UK, I think it was Domino's Pizza or Papa John's, it was one of those two, and the menus were just wildly different. Like, basically, apart from, you know, the typical pizza toppings like tomato, mushroom, pepperoni, like you guys had so many things. Like you had like a banana peppers, you had some kind of mango dip, like. So yeah, it's glad to see a bit more synergy between the US and the UK Starbucks. So when I eventually get to the States next and I go to Starbucks and I order like a caramel macchiato, like I can expect something similar to what I have here usually. So yeah, fun video. I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.